Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Guys, whenever you subscribe, after that you get a bell icon. Please click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post videos. So with that, let's get started on to what I'm going to talk to you all today about. So as you can see from the title itself, what I will be talking. Now this habit is something which has changed my life completely in a positive way. I feel more energetic, I feel free, and I feel more positive. I feel that I don't have to compare myself with anybody, or I don't have a need to, have more things in my life. Okay, so this is minimalism. I wanted to tell you all about minimalism today. Now, what is minimalism? Minimalism is being happy with what you have, basically it is having less, not cluttering your life with too many things around you, as it is given in the Bible, where God says that I take care of the birds, the animals, all the living creatures around you. So you don't have to worry about what clothes are you going to wear, what food are you going to eat, where are you going to shelter yourself, because God is taking care of everything around us. So this is what is minimalism about, that we don't have to worry about too much of what others have. We don't have to worry about that. I can also be happy with two pairs of jeans. I can pair it up with the five pairs or five t-shirts that I have, or I can also not be worried about one pair of shoes that I have. So it's all about being happy with what you have. Basically, I'm sure this pandemic has taught us uh, a lot about our the way of living, the way we need to organize our life, the way we need to uh, you know be happy with what we have. So off lately I have been practicing this, to organize your life or to organize yourself. So it's not necessary that minimalism comes as you age or when you are mature to lead your life forward. You can have this feeling also when you're a teenager or when you're a young adult. Okay, so what I feel is, when do you get this, like when do you feel or when do you get to know that you have become a minimalist, is when you don't want too many things around you. You get too irritated or too anxious to have too many things around you. And when you have that one thing, or when there is space around you, you feel happy, you feel content, and you feel that, okay, now I'm not upset, or it makes you happy rather. So I'm sure I wouldn't have had this habit of minimalism when I was in my college or when I was in my teens. So, but I can just recall of the habits that I had is, one thing was, I didn't want to wear, I didn't want to have too much makeup on me, and also I didn't want to wear too many bangles. It just used to irritate me, dressing up too much, or putting too many jewelry on yourself really irritates me. So I like to be just have like simple, just to have one earring, a minimal makeup, and a nice simple dress. So that was one habit which I think I didn't know that time what it was, and now I know what it is. So maybe you also need to discover yourself, what was the habit, what was that one habit which you might feel that you were also from the beginning itself. So so that's what I want to tell you all, that we all need to adapt this habit. And it's not necessary that all of us need to jump into this minimalism, throw everything out of the house and just get into the minimalistic mode. It's not that, but it is good when you know it makes you more happy. Actually, basically it makes you more happy, but it's not necessary that it has to be taken into everybody's life. But I feel that this can actually give way to more things in your life. So now let's discuss what are the benefits. How can you be benefited with minimalism? So number one is productive. You are more productive when you adapt the habit of minimalism. So by that I mean that when you declutter things in your life, like for example, you're decluttering things from your house, something that is extra, something which is collecting dust in your house, you just declutter. You either give it to somebody or you give it to somebody close to you. So when you're removing things from your house, you feel more happy, and then you start thinking about not wasting anything in your life. You start thinking before buying something, or before keeping that stuff in your house. You start thinking that whether do I need it, or am I going to use this in my life. So you're being more productive, you can use your time well, and you can start thinking that this is my life, and which is making me happy, so I need to adapt to this habit. So the second benefit is no comparison. You're basically not comparing yourself with anybody, because you're already happy with what you have. If the other person has two cars, you're happy with one car. If the other person has a big house, you're just happy with what you have. Okay, so we don't have to compare ourselves with others and be sad about it. So this is what we normally do. It is a basic human tendency to start comparing ourselves immediately with others. Okay, her daughter is studying well, why not mine? So we don't have to compare ourselves, we just need to be happy with what we have. Basically, it's not only about the things that we need to minimalize in our house, but also we need to minimalize our minds as well. Not thinking too much, or not thinking about the past or the future, but thinking about present. So this is the moment that you need to live in. This is what you need. This moment you're happy, you have two hands, you have two eyes, and you have a good life and a healthy body is what you need. I feel the normal things that we do in our life daily, we have a bed to sleep, we have a house to stay, we have food, and we have a healthy body. I can see, I can hear, I can taste, and I can touch things is what is luxurious in life, rather than craving for something more expensive, or simply just worrying about those things which others have and which we do not have. So that's the second thing, is no comparison with others. The third one is more space. So when you start decluttering, for example, in your living room, there must be your uh, TV or sofa, which you also have in your bedroom. Okay, so we don't need TV in our bedrooms, because we tend to be less productive when we have TV in our bedroom. So having one TV in the living room is, I feel, that's enough. Or so if in bedroom you can just have a book to read, talk to your partner, or talk to your kids, or read something, read about anything that you feel good about. So when you start decluttering, yeah, so one is TV and the other is say in your wardrobe, you have too many things, too many clothes which are just lying out there and which you don't need it anymore, but you're just keeping it because just you like it. So that is not the way. You need to declutter things in your house which are just collecting dust. And also maybe in the kitchen there are so many pans which we just like to keep it just because it is old and it is ancient or something. So when you start, so we don't need that. So when you start decluttering things slowly from your house and have things which you just need. So for example, buying that one stuff which has quality will uh, make it last longer than having too many things which just has clutter in your house and you don't feel good about it. So the third one is you feel you have more space in your house. Next one is it gives you peace. The fourth one is it gives you peace. Yes, definitely. When you start, uh, having minimalistic life, it gives you more peace, as in you have less things to worry about because you're already happy with what you have, and you're planning a productive life where you're buying only the things that you need and you're not buying the things that you don't need. You're not comparing your life with others, but you're shaping your life for your better future. So that is the fourth thing. The fifth one is saving more money. Yes, this is definitely a positive point. You save more money when you are a minimalist, because you will not buy, you will not be an impulsive shopper. You don't buy things impulsively because say now Amazon sale is going on, 27 to 26 to 27 July is what was the Amazon sale, and 50% off was declared. So you rush and you buy so many things which you don't even require, and you just are fallen into that trap, I must say. So the sale, wherever there is sale, it is a trap basically to trap you, because you don't need those things. So what if it is 50%? But you don't need those things in your life. Why do you even want to buy it? When you require, you can buy. But you can be, productive here is how is you can wait for this time and purchase whatever you have been dreaming of, but not impulsive buyer. You can just purchase what you need. For example, you wanted a TV that you have been wanting it for a long time, and then you saw the sale, then you can go ahead and buy a TV. So you need to be more strategize. You need to strategize yourself how you're going to buy and not waste your money. So yes, definitely you will save money when you are in this habit of minimalism, habit of having minimalistic life. In the sixth one is you will have a healthy life. Yes, so it is not only about cluttering, it's not only about having too many that you need to declutter things in the house, things in your mind, things in your life, but also in your health wise. You can declutter, like you can stop eating junk food. Okay, so you don't have to eat junk food in order to make yourself happy. Just think of the bad effects it has, just think of the consequences it has when you eat unhealthy food. So it makes you more productive, makes you think, and you will start thinking that okay, fine, so if I eat these things, what is going to happen? It's just going to make me fat, or it's going to give me a unhealthy life. So you start buying something which is healthy. You start buying healthy, and you start thinking more of what is good for you. You start thinking positive, that okay, this is important for me. I need to run, I need to jog, I need to exercise. These are things which are important. So also in this process, you can write down negative and positive aspects of your life. What are the negative things that you're doing? What are the positive things that you want to do? Okay, so you can write down and start inculcating the positive things that will benefit you, rather than the negative things which has to just be decluttered out of your life. Next two points are related, that is you will be happy and content. Yes, you will be happy with what you have, okay, and you will also be content because you're not comparing yourselves with anybody, and you're not wanting to have more. You're happy with just one TV, you're happy with one sofa, and you're happy with the things that are there around you. You don't have to think too much and go dive deep into your mind and say, oh, what is happening to my life. So as I said, stop thinking about your past, stop thinking about your future. Rather think about today, what is my life, today what am I going to do. So it doesn't mean that you should not think about your retirement plan and just stay put, but there are certain things which you should not worry about your future. There are certain things which you need to list down and write what is important in your life. Last one is vacation. Yes, you can plan your vacations. If you don't buy impulsively, you will buy only what you need. Okay, so you can start planning for your vacation rather than spending on things which are unnecessary in your house. Just having what is required. You just need to have what is required in your life, and then you can save that money and plan for your summer vacation, for your winter vacation. In this way, you can invest your money rather than having too many things in your life. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you liked all this about minimalism that you can adapt in your life. So tell me, how did you like the video, and are you a minimalistic person, or are you going to adapt the habit of minimalism? Tell me in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching me, and please like, share and subscribe. Bye.